top left. And Creator, who is currently teamless by the way, in the bottom right, used to play for so many teams. Long time player for Prime, I want to say, and for Jin Air Green Wings, very long time. And that guy hit his peak in 2012. And then in 2024, I want to say, he kind of hit a little bit of a peak again. He did like in some tournament he made like a runner-up in like a bigger LAN event, like a couple of years ago, I want to say. We need like a Pro League format event for StarCraft 2. Okay. Like being so decentralized or globally definitely does not help with the time zones. My cord for my audio cord is broken. I need to buy a new one actually. Kinda need to get one, order one. I can't find it. I did try to check out local stores if they have some, but they just didn't have the correct ones. So now I need to order it from the interwebs. I just didn't do it, I forgot. And then I forgot 2 days in a row, 3 days in a row, and I still don't have one. There's still actually pro teams for SC2, yeah. It's hard, I guess, I mean... You just need someone to organize it and have a prize pool. Then you can get it done. My god, done. Alright, so Reaper's gonna scout the Adept here. And it's gonna shoot the pylon a little bit. Doesn't really see that much. Did he go into the main? Not really. Didn't even commit up there. Creator going into a robo on one gate here. Interesting. No Twilight. They're already mixing it up here. No standard blink. 3 gate or 2 gate. There's a 1 gate into a robo. There's a second gate. What's gonna do with the robo? 3 gates even. What's he gonna do with the robo, you ask? Well, I don't know. It's gonna be an observer, of course. I don't hate the observer first, but I feel like against, for example, a battle like this, you are very, very sparse on units at that point, and maybe getting out an Immortal first, you know, is always a little bit more valuable, or a Warp Prism. The Observer is the only unit and it's not gonna help him in this situation. And he kinda needs to make this happen with 3 Adepts, and Cure is giving him the chance because he's overestimating the powers here from Creator. Now he does get Warp in, he's gonna Warp in a Stalker? Oh no, he's gonna actually make an... He doesn't Warp on anything, man. This guy's crazy. He's like, I have 3 Adepts, man. I don't care, you can... He's not gonna commit, right? I mean, that's... What? He's playing so greedy. I mean, he doesn't have a 3rd base, but he's basically playing straight up into Colossi and Double Forge. Like, if this would have been like a 2-on-1 from Creator, he would hit in 40 seconds with 2 Medivacs and 60 Marines. And what would Creator have against this? A Stalker, 3 Adepts, and maybe he can afford 2 more weapons. He'd probably just die. No upgrades on those guys. And he's even going for a 3rd base. This is so greedy. It's insane. I mean, luckily he's playing not against the 2-on-1 here for him. There's a 3 base setup here for Cure, of course. And there's the extra production coming online. The command set is floating out. But yeah, the command set is faster for Cure. The production is faster. The upgrades are going to be quite a little bit slower. And yeah, I think it's difficult to do because you still want to chrono on probes. But he should try to get extra chronos for his forges as often as he can. He's not really utilizing Chronos that much right now. Not sure. He's chroning out the Colossi first. You can see that, yeah. It's a good point. I mean, he doesn't know. I mean, what did he see? Oh, okay, he actually did get a good scout with the Observer. Did he lose it? So, and Kyo didn't really commit in the first moment with his Reaper Alien. He could have just ran into the natural against 3 adepts. They're not gonna kill his own units fast enough. He could have probably killed like, I don't know, 5 to 10 drones, depending on how the Mycroft Crater goes and basically the execution from Kyo. And this baller here, now he's going into his first Twilight upgrade. There's Blink. He's about to have 1-1 before Blink even starts. It's crazy. Now the other side, Stim Combat Shields, 1-1 on the way here for Cure. Going a little bit Marauder heavy. I hope he's gonna get concussive in a timely manner here as well. It's interesting that Kratos still up in the worker department here, even though the command center was quite a bit faster from Kyo. And now he just went into mass. That's such a crazy build, man. It's such a crazy, so greedy. He's basically like defenseless in the first 5 minutes. If there's a timing attack and at 5 minutes he dies. But now he's gonna have like a very solid mid-game position here, going into 4th base setup already, and he's kind of unbreakable at this point. He has enough gateways. With the Blink he's gonna have some drop defense soon. He already has his AoE out, and he's starting to chrono boost the upgrades finally to try and further kind of further that lead a little bit, make that a little bit stronger. So now he still is missing the drop defense, and there's the first drop, so he kind of needs to get it done with reinforcements. And Q of course scouted this, so he knows where to drop and where to hurt, and that is an insanely valuable drop. Oh my god, he cancels both upgrades at halfway. That's big, and no forges started. That was the gamble that Creator took, and he even makes them in the same place. That was the gamble he took. He wanted to have extreme fast upgrades. If you remember, that was like a style he used to play in Wings of Liberty. He made that, the double forge. You just have powerful units. And he sees the push out. Can he survive this actually, man? I'm kind of skeptic here. He's missing pylons. Why is he making like 5 more pylons? He already has 188 supply. Now we're at 200. He has 2 more finishing up right now. That's so much money wasted on too much useless stuff. Like, those pylons literally don't do anything. He creates like a big warp-in field, which is, by the way, is not even fast warp-ins. Look at them, all of them are slow warp-ins. This guy, he has fast warp-ins. You can see by this blue icon. These are all gray. Like, that was the worst panic moment of Creator again I've seen in a while. And it just doesn't make any sense. He loses the Nexus, he's still at 200 max supply. And hey, how much supply does he actually have? Finally, he gets at like 160. He's still missing charge, while he already has like a bunch of charge slots in the army, or I guess zealots only in the army here. And he really wants to only make zealots at this point, but I mean, he's doing that, but they don't have charge, they're not that great right now. So he snipes the medevac at least. And in a close combat like that, zealots of course are gonna do well against spy units. And yeah, I mean, imagine this should have been already 3-3 at like this amount. And as a matter of fact, even Cures 2-2 is gonna be faster here. So you're gonna lose these Stalkers now. He does get away with those. And we do see the Archon edition here right now. So Charge Shot Archon as the follow-up. No Storm. It's basically a bunch of Colossi. So the idea is like this, right? He goes into extremely fast upgrades and Colossi. And he single files out 3 Colossi. And then he has the like 2-2, right? With 3 Colossi basically is the idea, or 3-3 with this push. And he has a bunch of charge slot Archon as reinforcements into this fight. Now the issue is, you see Cure basically already has all the tools he needs. He has the EMPs, he has like I don't know, 6 Vikings or something. So he can deal with this army quite nicely, and finally 2-2 is completing here. But this should have been actually 3-3. I don't think this is gonna work, yeah. Kyo is gonna pull SCVs, but there's more than enough bio. And AoE is starting to run out here. Last Colossus is gonna fall. The Archons are gonna pop because we do have EMPs, which did already connect. And as soon as these force fields are gonna run out, this army is gonna get chased down. He almost gets a snipe on that base on his way out. And since we had so much Viking commitment here for Cure, he is quite low on the medevac count, so his army is actually half dead. And if he stims again, well, that's a way maybe back into the game here for Creator. He did kill 21 SCVs, but there's still 56. That's more than enough, and we do have, of course, at least 3 orbitals here, so there's a bunch of mutes ready at the disposal here for Cure, but he needs those extra medevacs coming in hot right now. He still has the Vikings, should probably land those. They don't really do anything for him right now. We should try to hunt down the Prism. There's one more big stim. The army is very low. Can Creator break him? Maybe. Maybe. There were no bunkers, so that's basically the only thing that was missing here for Cure in this defense. There's the charge lots coming in here. Can they kill the base? I don't think so. It's just gonna get lifted. One more Colossus joining the fray here, but this base is now dislocated from the rest of Cure's bases. And you see how crazy this is. Imagine how crazy this would have been with 3-3 actually done. 10 gates, 4 bases. It's basically an all-in here from Creator if he doesn't finish the game and Cure does survive. Creator's gonna lose because he has nothing behind this. He's just constantly producing off his 10 gates and his 2 robos, reproducing Colossi. But if Cure ever wins the fight, it's gonna be lights out here. Now these 2 Archons, I mean 1 EMP, that's all you need. And there it goes down, the Archons do pop. Can Creator win this fight and win this game somehow? He does decimate the left hand flank here from Cure, but most of the sentries are basically over there, so no Guardian Shield for the main army. Finally joining over here with the main force. And the Zealots are gonna profit from the Guardian Shield so much. Colossus as well is gonna be quite a little bit more beefy here. 42 SCVs, 69 probes, very nice here for Creator. Can he make this happen? Or does Cure manage the defense? I mean, Creator also is gonna run out of money eventually here. We don't have 3-3 upgrades for any players. There's +3 on the way for Creator. Poking maybe a little bit too forward there. With that Colossus, is gonna lose the first one. Oh my god, in the standstill! Oh god, I can't believe. Imagine he keeps the forges. Imagine he keeps the forges. I mean, Cure already had a good army against what Creator did have, and it still was not enough. So imagine if Cure does not snipe the forges with half done 2-2. This pushes 3-3 potentially. And that's so insane, man. I really like this actually. It's super greedy in the early game. If you run into a 2-1-1, you're dead. If Cure commits with his 3 Reaper, 2 Hellions, you're dead. But if you can kind of stay safe for 6 minutes, then you're gonna hit a power spike with a few Colossi, and then you get your blink, like the tools start to assemble, right? It's like the Avengers. You get Spider-Man coming in, and then I don't know, Captain America jumps in, and then eventually frickin' Iron Man joins, and he just completely decimates everybody with his frickin' laser beam, right? There you go. What a great game from Creator, I have to say. Even though he lost the forges. Can't believe that. It's such a big thing actually. I can't believe that still. Crazy. Go! Best of 5, and Creator is in the lead. Let's see the second map here. The top right of Tourmaline, we do have Cure, and in the bottom left it is Creator. Playing a crazy greedy forge style there in the first game. making basically nothing but probes and upgrades. Playing with 1 Stalker and 4 Adepts. No, 3 Adepts, sorry. 4 units in total. And until he has the first Colossi. What a greedy little boy. Now let's see if he's gonna try the same again here. And if the forges don't get sniped, how is Kyo gonna stop this? I mean, what he did not have in that last game for his defense, he did not have any bunkers up and running, so if he has some static D, I mean, bunkers of course they don't shoot, but they will prevent your units from dying for quite a while. It's like 400 extra HP you get to all of your units which are inside those bunkers, right? So that's quite nice, and they do have building armor as well, which is gonna be +1 armor. Now, so that's actually gonna be really good for a defense like that. If he has like 2 or 3 bunkers even, he just has that extra staying power there. And I mean, the other issue was maybe he was a little bit overly invested into Vikings. I actually did not check if Creator was actively trying to snipe Medivacs, for example. So yeah, maybe he just reduced that Medivac count a little bit too much, but Kyo was lacking healing power for his army. Like, he couldn't get his army healed up in between the fight, the first engagement and the second engagement basically of the armies. So he was at half health with like a very big Bioball, and if he gets that up to full health, he easily holds that push at that point. So it was a little bit of a health issue, healing issue for Kyo. A little bit of a sustain problem basically. And yeah, Creator was able to make use of that. Now let's see this game. What's gonna happen here? Are we gonna see the same? Now, it's gonna be different. It's not gonna be the same build. This is gonna be a Twilight, which is way more standard here. Should see at least 1 extra gate here very soon. These probes are just waiting until the Reaper is gone so they can move to the Nexus. Start mining operations. So, Creator better safe than sorry here. 1-1-1 setup here for Kyo, of course. Yeah, he does get a hit on the Hellion. 2 Reaper and 1 Hellion are gonna commit in this game. But this game, I mean, he's gonna get... Oh god, can you please kill that probe? I can't believe it. He really does not want this Reaper to die, so he's just gonna move away with that one. Oh, he still went for the same here. Excuse me, 3 Hellion, sorry, 3 Reaper, 2 Hellion, so he wants to keep everything alive, get back in, but this is a different game. There's already gonna be a shield battery. He did not kill any probes so far with that Reaper. He could have gotten 1. But he wants to come in with everything at once, but this is gonna be, well, as I said, it's different. We do have only 1 gate though, right? So only 1 gate. Creator, again, cutting a bunch of corners here. The extra gateway to try and keep him safe. Well, he doesn't have one. So again, if Kyo commits in and he gets just into the main with all of the units, there's little that Creator can do. But again, Kyo is gonna split this time though. So he's the Hellions into natural, the Reapers in the main. And the issue there is, why does this look so bad right now for Kyo? Because there's shield batteries. And if you don't have all of your units together, you just don't have enough DPS to drain that mana from the shield battery fast enough. So in the end, Creator not going into extra units but having these defensive structures is gonna make the defense very easy for him. And of course Kyo also splitting up the army. I mean, there was an opportunity, right? 2 Stalkers were inside the main and there was only 1 Stalker adept here at the natural. If you just run in with everything at the natural, you could have even tried to go into the main and like blast your way through with the Reaper grenades basically to open up the path. There was a lot of opportunities. Kyo was trying to split his army and try to conquer that way. It didn't work out. Creator also had a split going, and Creator split was good enough in addition to all of the static D he already made. So yeah, I'm also not sure why Kyo decided to do this split, because he did see that there was a shield battery in the natural with the Reapers earlier, so he should have known that. I mean, you kind of want to brute force, like sending 2 Hellions into the natural is not going to work until There is basically no actual defense. Oh, this is gonna be 4-gate, War Prism, and Blink, and yeah. So yeah, let's see, Kyo, can you defend this? There's no observer with this as far as I see. Oh, there's an observer somewhere, but yeah, Kyo's tank is gonna get destroyed. He's gonna drop an auto turret. A little bit of miss micro here by Creator, but he still does manage to keep a lot of the stalkers alive. Only one does die. I think he also shaded them with the adepts, I want to say here, but they tanked some damage. Now, what is he gonna do here? Should probably just go into the main base. I mean, there's one tank on the high ground, but he can kind of snipe a lot of this stuff. Oh, he's gonna snipe combat shields, unfortunately for him. And he won't get stim. It's still good and annoying. Oh, don't lose your stalkers. There you go. And he does get a tech lab. So no extra tanks, even though we do see already a Widowmine producing here. Just going into a third command center. Kyo is created the same here, by the way. Sorry for closing the tab, you tab lovers. Medivac trying to push out, but Creator is still inside. Oh god, what did he do there? I was not expecting that, so I didn't even look at that. But Creator being a little bit crazy. He snipes another reactor, which is nice. Psystorm on the way this game. Charge on the way this game. And you can see, like, Creator is funny in base building. Like, his pylon placement is just terrible. Like, this is nice, right? He has 3 pylons set up. This one is unfortunately a little bit too far out, so it does not have the fast warp-ins. It's gonna catch this medevac, of course. Really needs to be careful here. Q is trading quite nicely there. He did complete stim, so he can actually fight this Stalker army, but yeah. Oh, is he gonna lose vision? Maybe. No. He does get everything. Doesn't lose any Stalker. Very nice engagement there. That feels actually so frustrating as a Terran player, if they just snipe all of your units and you don't get any. Even though he, like... They're only shields now, right? So if you ever get a ghost out and you EMP those dudes, they're basically Archons. They're one-taps. You need like a Marine to shoot twice until he can kill a Stalker there. So they're gonna be super dead super fast, but they still dish out their normal damage. But the army is kind of flimsy. There's no region, excuse me, there's no region zone on this map. So he's gonna defuse the Widowmine here and just gonna kill that one. 2 Immortals now, going maybe a little bit too offensive here. A Storm dropping into the bio. It's gonna kill a few of the bio units, but in the end, Q should still have a good defense going here. And you kind of want to throw down your 4cc here, Q. Where is it? Oh, why did what? Oh shit. The Raven, he killed like 6 workers with an auto turn. I'm still looking for the 4cc. He has the money right now. He's going into the coast transition. He's not adding extra barracks, so... Kind of want to throw that down. Q did not queue up the auto turret correctly here. That get intercepted. There's the 4cc. So basically, like as a rule of thumb, if you go into a macro game and you try to grow, you want to have your next base building as soon as you get fully saturated on one base. That's like the idea of a macro game, right? So, man, by the way, this is 69 SCVs here for Cure and only 66 for Creator. So, Q should be mining quite a bit more. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. But Creator is assembling a quality army. He does have High Templars, he does have Storm, he already has a bunch of energy, he is gonna have Colossi. Is he gonna have Colossi range? Not yet. But he will finish that up, most likely before the next fight. And yeah, of course... Oh, his upgrades are a little bit late. The forges are only spinning now. 2-1 on the way. Of course, Kyo did also delay his upgrades a little bit, but he's already starting his 2-2, so one upgrade here, an upgrade lead for Kyo in this situation, who's already thrown down Command Center 5, so he has no intention of all-inning here or finishing this game very soon. He really wants to keep on growing in this game. He's starting to set up a few defensive positions here, a couple of mines spread around, which I really like. This probe has been here for quite a while, I want to say. And yeah, setting up some turrets, a sensor turret as well. And he will see these stalkers move in. Unfortunately, the mine does not get a hit. Oh, that's some nice force fields here. A little bit of an underreaction there from Kyo. I'm just gonna pay with a few units for that one. Kratos gonna move in here. He does have a very solid army. 20 zealots is a bunch of soaking and a bunch of melee firepower. Oh, those EMPs, man. Half of the army is kind of no shields anymore. He could have engaged into this, I want to say, but there's no necessity for that right now. So he's gonna start to float back the command center, but also Curator just did leave, so not gonna contest this position any longer. And Kyo's just waiting for his 2-2. Oh, he does not get he does not hit the MP, but he does hit the snipe. And the probe is gonna run into the Widow Mine. And it's gonna hide behind the turret. Dark Shrine, okay, Creator. Show me more. Going into this 5-base setup right now. And we do see a little bit of engagement. Creator should not fight here. He should not fight here. He has no flank going, he has no surround going, he has a Disruptor coming in, but he doesn't have enough units to deal with the Vikings. Oh, the Archon killing Vikings, that's kind of cute. He's gonna lose an Immortal now, he lost the Colossi already. He's gonna lose a bunch of units here on his retreat. And he did recall the rest of the army. Where did it recall to? There it is. But yeah, he has no Colossi right now. I don't think he has much AoE at all. No Templars, only that one Disruptor. If Kyo wanted to push the issue, this would be a nice timing for him right now. He has no AoE whatsoever here. For Creator, only the gateway units are left standing. Unfortunately, he does not know that. He doesn't identify the situation correctly, and, well, he just pulls back, throws down a couple more command centers, and more static defense at home. I mean, this base is kind of cool. It does give you like a staging point. And then you kind of rotate to this area, and you can rotate over here and over there, which is not that far apart, but he did split his army, of course. But growing past 5 bases looks kind of difficult here as a Terran, and there's not that many bases to take. There's 2 more bases, then it's gonna be over. Creator's gonna find that Widow Mine, and Cure is gonna try to evacuate the mine. Oh, Ghost! He should have EMP'd, I think. He did not, he just runs away. He shoots once and then walks away. And then he gets healed up. But only a little bit. 95. Has to make it work. Can he get another heal tap? There it is. And he misses 2 HP. But he still survives. 1 Disruptor hit here. Vikings pushing forward a little bit too much. 56 HP on that Ghost, man. He has seen a lot of hell. He has seen a lot of hell. 101 HP. Man, those medivacs, they just don't want to heal that guy up fully. Oh, there he is. He's finally back at full health. He has +3 on his weapons right now. He's gonna have +3 on the armor in a moment as well. 3-2 done here for Creator. He's gonna try to send around some zealots. There's no planetary in this location here. which is a little bit unfortunate. And at the same time, we do see a frontal attack. EMPs on the Archons. One does hit, one does miss. Our Ghost has 3 kills at this point. He's still standing strong here. And the Zealots on the right also defended. And yeah, the DTs were with this, but there's a turret and a scan, so no blink yet as well on the DTs. So it's gonna be difficult to engage correctly. Oh, did he just lose those? Oh, that was expensive. I think he lost all of them. What did he do? He lost all of them. 4 DTs for nothing. We can even check this. Yeah, 5 DTs even. No, there's gonna be 6 and 7. There's the auto turret coming back here again. The Raven. Just get 1 kill. Yeah, 1 kill for 3 auto turrets. But for some reason Creator has no pylon down here. He has nothing in the area, so he's just gonna lose this Nexus. His Death Ball is moving to the north. We do see a Liberator coming here on the west side. It's gonna throw down a Liberation Zone. It's gonna hit these probes, and Creator no reaction yet. The Zealots are here trying to... Oh my god, no reaction yet. Hey. Now this is gonna happen. Even in EMP there to snipe the DTs. One is gonna blink out. We do see a Liberator as well. The Raven is also here. This Raven has been alive from the start of the game basically. No F2 did manage to kill that one. And unfortunately this command set of course did reveal itself by floating over the building Nexus. So this is gonna get killed here by a Creator, I'm pretty sure. But also this base is gonna die. Both bases dying at the same time here. Beautiful stuff. Oh, this army is gonna get sandwiched here. Can he evacuate with a medivacs? Oh, so risky! Ooh, he only loses an empty one, but he's out of position here. This planetary is under threat. Can cure, reinforce here with the army. Still has them before the planetary dies. The answer is no. He loses 2 ghosts, 3 ghosts there to a couple of Disruptor shots. That was a very nice Disruptor connections here. And he loses a bunch of his expensive army here, starting to try to dodge some here. We do see reinforcements coming and some stragglers coming back there from the attacks. But this base is already gone, so there's no reason to stand down there and fight. You want to, yeah, kind of pull back here onto the high ground. Building armor is going to finish in a moment. It's not going to help with disengage though. There's no buildings that can soak anything. And Creator's Death Ball is looking very deathly. We still have that one tank trying to chew away at this army here. Disruption Nova is gonna hit a couple SCVs there. Now Creator coming in again. Really wants to make this happen. He has a very quality army. Even though he does not have any High Templars with this. Which sounds funny. He's using Disruptors and he has Storm, right? He just doesn't have the High Templars. Observer does die. Cure did set up another base, of course. But can he hold this planetary this time? So far not enough firepower here from Creator actually hitting the PF, and that was a nice dodge on the Nova. The other ones do connect somewhat. And the PF is gonna hold here. Planetary Fortress. So let's charging in here. The Vikings are sniping the Colossus, but is it too slow? Seems like Cure's gonna survive. And he did establish this base as well. Again. Should probably sell that bunker. He has insane upgrades, to be honest. Oh, if he can get these Stalkers. Oh, great. It's gonna be fast enough here. Where's the army, though? Why is it just kind of chilling at home? Probably want to leave a couple High Templars kind of hidden behind a geyser or nexus or something to come in and try to defend these locations. Just like this, right? A group of basically drops sitting here at this base waiting. Oh, now we have the big Liberator transition, and there's so many lib zones. If Creator ever frontally engages into this place, it's not gonna be fun. I mean, the Terrans are gonna have some fun. Liberator denying some mining here over in the north as well, and killing this base is basically... Creator's mining is now down the dumpsters, and he's gonna have very much of a hard time here to max out at all. +3 libs are so fast at taking down these stalkers. I mean, they die in one shot if they don't have any shields, it's insane. Now again, Kyo pushing in here, and so many Liberators, man, it's just too much. Just too much freedom. And Kyo does secure a win for himself. Pooh. Too much freedom. Yes. Did you guys see that there's a like a replication of a Statue of Liberty in, was it in Brazil, I think, and that just kind of crumbled to winds like a couple hours ago, just like boom, and then it broke. That was also too much freedom. A Ruby Rock, next map here. Sitting in a 1-1 situation. It is what it is indeed. That's what you get when you make like cheap reconstructions, right? Should have made actual proper, I don't know, stuff. Like a real Statue of Liberty, for example. We're sitting at 1-1, right? Yeah, okay. Let's get into the next game. It's gonna be, as I said already, on Ruby Rock. We have in the bottom right Cure, in the top left it's Creator. Let's see what this game is gonna bring. So we had some crazy games here. The last one was quite epic. Creator looked like he was able to take the game in a few situations there, but kind of lacked the last initiative to actually kind of, you know, the balls to just stay in the fight and kind of try to pull through. Even though he never really won a big fight, there was a lot of even trading going on, but eventually Kyo just transitioned into +3 Liberators with range, and he had like a lot of those, so... Yeah, Creator never went up into any air or Stargate tech. He never got any carriers, he never got any Tempests or Oracles or anything. So... kind of falling behind in tech eventually and just dying is what happened there. And he did not have like enough bases available for him to keep on playing the style he did. And as soon as Cure was able to basically kill 2 bases, one he killed the full mineral line and the other one he completely wrecked, and it was game over. 2 bases down the drain for Creator, and he just couldn't keep it up anymore. Wasn't able to do anything, wasn't able to whop in enough Stalkers, wasn't able to pick away enough on the Liberators. They kept on reinforcing more and more Liberators. And yeah, it just wasn't enough from Creator. Q is gonna go again with this little bit of 1 base start here, Factory and the Reaper, and we're gonna see Reaper Hellion most likely again. But he was kind of... yeah, I don't want to even say kind of, he was very lukewarm with those until this point in the series. So let's see if he goes like a full hard commit into the natural or something and really tries to bust his way through, like bounce the... basically what you want to do is you want to bounce the units that your opponent has, and you just want to kill probes. You want to shoot at probes and nothing but probes. And you have 3 Reapers, so you use the charge, KD8 charge, and you don't want to use it for damage, you just want to use it to control the enemy units, so you can just kill probes. That's all you want to do. You want to hit workers with this. And if you can't hit any workers, it's just not... It's not going to be a good opening. Because it does put you behind quite a bit. There's no tank coming out right now. There's no stim on the way right now. That's all things he could have already have going for himself, but he doesn't. There could have been a bunch of marines at like 4 to 5 minutes with a medevac coming in, for example. All that is not coming because he's going into 3 Reapers, 2 Hellions, right? So... by the way, there's gonna be an Oracle and a Stargate this game, so Creator really mixing it up every game here in this series so far, going into a Robo first in the first game, into a Twilight into the second game, and now in the third game it's gonna be a Stargate here, so all the 3 techs, we're gonna see a lot of build variation here from approach, which I really like and enjoy. Now, what can you do with that, though? It's been a while since I've seen an Oracle opening against Terran, and there usually is a reason for that, because the other ones are so much better. Now, let's see how Kyo's gonna do this here. He's doing it as I said he should, but he's actually getting blocked with the Hellions there on the ramp, and that's not how you want to do this. As I said, you need to bounce the units to keep on shooting at probes, and that's a beautiful defense for Creator. Look at that. Oh, for a second I thought there's like a red dot. I thought what he had was the Hellion, but the Hellion comes in now again. Can he get one more kill? It doesn't seem like it. The shield battery is just too powerful for one Hellion. And he's gonna die. So look at that. 2 Hellions and 3 Reapers for 1 probe. And an Adept. I'm gonna give him the Adept, I guess. But 1 probe. And it puts Kyo behind quite a bit. That was a beautiful defense here from Creator. Of course, the Oracle did stay at home, so it did not go across and kill workers. But it's still gonna be a nice tool for scouting, revelations. It's gonna be nice for stasis traps and control in the mid game. And it can still do worker kills even later in the game, so it's gonna be a good tool to have. I really enjoy Oracle openings, to be honest, but yeah. I mean, Blink is just so much more powerful, right? And it is no AoE. So you need to be a little bit tricky, or I guess you need to be nice, get good with your execution here. Of course, he's going into the Phoenix, Colossi follow-up. Oh, by the way, this is from the Pegasaur Cup 61, which was yesterday? No, it was on Tuesday last week. Sorry, it's a week ago basically. There we do have a pylon. Proxide should probably also be a gate, but he does not have the Twilight, so there's no Twilight upgrades for his units. And I'm kind of baffled by the timing, because it just doesn't make much sense to have a proxy at this time of the game. Because, I mean, is he gonna go with chargeless zealots and blinkless stalkers, an immortal, a couple sentries, and a colossi, and try to win the game across, like, with 4 Phoenix? Like, is that the plan? I'm not sure. Creator's building quite a technical army here right now, and Kyo is just accumulating power. He's going into his 3rd base, which is about to finish up in a moment. Locally is quite nice though for Creator here. Even though Kyo kept on producing a lot of workers. 1 Oracle sitting in the top right. I'm not a big fan of that. I mean, he has an Observer now to scout, but like you can utilize the Oracle, make some more stasis traps. You can make revelations. You know, there's a lot of things you can do. You could have, like, this is what I wanted to see. Have a stasis trap here, right? That's why you have this thing. And he's coming with a Phoenix, which is gonna help him scout, and he will get a few workers. And then he's just gonna recall them out because he doesn't want to lose them yet. If he loses them, there's no more tanks for the Colossi, so... Oh, and we see this again. 5 more pylons. Look at this. 117 supply. Supply blocked again for Creator. He makes a bunch of pylons. He's going to throw down a stasis trap. He's going to hit at least 3 SCVs here, which is not going to be bad. And he's actually going to warp in a bunch of units here, but as I said, there's no Twilight, there's no upgrades on these gateway units, so they're actually very, very bad. No blink, no charge. Cyclone is gonna grab the kill on the Oracle. Yeah, I mean, as much as I said I wanted to see stasis traps, not if you lose the Oracle. Oh god, the Colossus might just walk into the army. Yeah, it might just walk into the army from behind here. I guess he's gonna be lucky. Cure did pull back after he scanned the army from Creator. Phoenix did try to defuse that Widow Mine. Oh no, the Colossus, can it join the army? Yes, it can. Yes, it can, Obama. Secure's under quite a bit of pressure, even though he has the bigger army. He needs to be careful because of those 3 Colossi. He does not have... He has kind of enough Vikings, to be honest. He's gonna get 2 more, but of course it's gonna be difficult with the Phoenix. The Phoenix are dragging the mine shots into nothingness, which I don't like. If you're gonna sacrifice your Phoenix anyways, try to drag the mines into the friendly fire zone there for the bio units. Now, Q is gonna collapse on this army. He's just gonna frickin' rip the heart out of Creator's chest and it's gonna eat him alive there. Man, that was insane. Q just like, alright, I have enough now. And he just swarms in from 2 sides and completely cuts off the head from that army. No Colossus. I mean, Colossi are quite bad when they get flanked, so that also plays a role in that engagement. And yeah, Cure just with superb execution and I guess the better build. Even though Creator had like the dream defense in the early game, right? Against the Reaper and Hellion harassment force. So we're sitting at a 2-1 situation here. Next map is going to be the Old Republic, not the new one. The old one. But it has no knights, so... Okay, best of 5. Creator has 1, Cure has 2. Can Cure close it out, or is Creator gonna bring us to a map 5? Into this third map. Old Republic. Bottom left, it's Cure. Top right, Creator. I kind of want to see again his weird Colossi double forge style. I want to see that again because that looked so powerful once it got going. But then what I want to see from Cure is not make triple Reaper double Hellion harassment force for once. And it's been terrible so far. It's been only putting him behind in all 3 games, and yeah. I mean, last game, what he basically got out of it... Excuse me, what he basically got out of that in the last game was he kept the Oracle at home and drained the energy. That was all. That was really the kind of... If you want to look for a W, that was the W he was able to take there in that moment. But yeah, in the end, Creator still managed to lose that game. The tilted depot. Guess like on this wire or something. Do pylons tilt when they're built on that as well, or gates or something? Command center here on the low ground, of course. And thank God it's just a Reaper expand. There's only 1 gas, of course, this time, so factory is later. And the marine behind, and we're gonna see a reactor on that. Most likely it could be a tech lab, but then he should make a second marine. And there's gonna be the reactor. Can he kill that Nexus before the Adept is gonna kill him? I don't think so, but he's trying. The Adept is just gonna accompany the probes. And, well, he's gonna shoo away the Reaper. He's actually gonna commit to the shade here. That could have been risky if the Reaper turns around, hits a good grenade, turns around and maybe gets into the face of these probes. Could have been 1 or 2 probe kills before the next Adept does join. And there's another Stargate opening here. So it didn't work in the last game, so he's trying to make it work again, it seems like. And Cure cannot get up that, because this is very firmly blocked. There's no spot to jump up. But he desperately wants to see what that tech building is here. One Hellion this time, yeah? And we will see a Widowmine commitment. It's gonna be a drop 2-on-1 actually, so might be a little bit of a faster game. And yeah, I mean, I said I wanted to see Creator go back into that double forge style. That would have died in this game, because there's gonna be the double drop. There's gonna be a lot of Marines, around 5 minutes. That's when Creator did not have a Colossus at that time yet, by the way. Oh! It stays alive. It stays alive. There's no... So this is different. This is only a Stargate for 1 Oracle. There's no Phoenix this time. There's gonna be Blink follow-up actually, and a bunch of gates behind this. Already going up to 4 gates here in total. Once the last one's gonna finish up. But also going into the 3rd base already, so before that, very fast, greedy 3rd. No AoE whatsoever, only 1 tech unit, but then going into a quite fast tech follow-up for a different unit type. That's greedy, man. Again, Creator playing really stuff here. Should see a +1 attack upgrade being started at any moment. There it is, and Cure does have enough to push out. But he's gonna keep on accumulating more units. He did not go for the reactor on the starboard, so he only has a 1 medevac down here right now. And he is not gonna drop the Widow Mines, of course. Now Oracle is gonna find the Hellion. Can the Hellion get away? Oh, that's sad for the Oracle. Now he still does kill it, but yeah. A lot of energy wasted there. Ooh, lower those. Now Creator's also going across the map. Remember, he has 4 gateways. He has an Oracle. He can make stasis traps. He can also blink on into like the main base. Oh, if he blinks in there, he's gonna get hit by a Widowmine. That's not good. And at the same time, we do see the medevac, which is gonna commit in now. There's gonna be a reinforcement warp in. He's surrounding a zealot. He managed to whoop in a zealot in the middle of this unit composition, but there's just too much firepower. What is Creator doing? He's gonna go in with a blink. He's gonna get hit by a Widowmine. He's gonna lose the first Stalker. There's the Biostimid from the north. Already quite a few Marauder mix in here. No concussive yet, luckily for Creator, but this is a freaking disaster so far here. Loses 8 workers at home, only kills 2 on the other side of the map, and is just losing so many Stalkers. Q is gonna be quite happy to see that the second upgrade from Twilight just started right now. Oh, he's desperately trying to kill that Stalker. Can he get it? Oh no, the Stalker is gonna survive. But there's your push, and oh my god, man, he's been bleeding so many Stalkers. He's down 8 Stalkers, and all of his game plan was to have a bunch of Stalkers to try and delay this push, which is now just walking across the map, even hunting down the rest of the Stalkers here in the meantime. And these Zealots don't have charge, so Creator, bro, look at how slow those are. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now, can Creator make a defense happen? He's gonna have 1-1, which is gonna be quite helpful in this fight. But no charge yet. The faster Cure gets the fight going, the better it's gonna be. He's gonna scan, he's gonna see the stasis trap, he's gonna sacrifice a Marine to stand in there. He's gonna lose a Widow Mine though, quite nice sniping from Creator. But then Creator kind of walking, rushing there to the Nexus. Zealots are still slow, charge is gonna finish after the fight. So the reinforcements might be nice there. Oracle is going to sacrifice itself for a little bit of friendly fire and 2 Widow Mines connecting there. Very nice on a clump of units. Now, can Creator hold the line here? He's going to lose a shield battery. He's going to... Ooh, he shot a Marine. No, he shot the dog. I think he shot the dog. Oh god, so a little bit of a mismicro there by Cure might be just the thing that Creator needed to stop this stutter-stating army, but Creator's complexity is gone. He's got nothing. I mean, he never really had much to begin with, but the Sentry died, the Oracle died, so no tech units whatsoever. It's just plain gateway units with the upgrades, but I mean, the double forge is gonna be nice, the 2-2 coming in is gonna be nice, this 4th Nexus is gonna be nice, but he needs AoE. He's trying to get up the robotics bay now. But I feel like a regroup here from Cure, and he can kill whatever base he wants, like 1. He can kill 1 base before Creator can do anything about it. And it's gonna be this one in the south, which Cure's gonna find here right now. He's gonna set up the Liberators to cover his retreat, make this difficult to engage. He's gonna snipe even the probes so he does not leave anything behind. He's gonna kill the Nexus, and Creator was way too slow to rotate down there. No map vision, no observers on the map. He has like 1 over here, but that's not enough. He has a pylon over here, that's not enough. And yeah, as you can see, Cure seems to want to push in. We did see Warp Prism get loaded up there with a bunch of Zealots trying to go across the map for harassment now. But Cure is just not stopping. Oh, if he can kill the Robo, no! No additional splash damage. No Colossi. And yeah, Creator engaging with a bunch of probes into Widow Mine mass bio. GG. That just did not work out the way that Creator intended, and Cure is gonna finish up the series here.